Tom had been working as a copywriter at Smart Brain Advertising for 5 years. His biggest dream was to win the quarter-life creative competition, not for the 5,000 yuan prize, but to replace the AI-generated model employee photo that had hung above his cubicle for 3 years in the Outstanding Employees display. This competition's theme was the warmth of human emotion, and Tom poured his heart into it. He scoured his grandmother's old kitchen, photographing the rusty cookie sheets and hand-drawn birthday cards. He pulled 3 all-nighters, drafting 17 versions of his copy before settling on countdown in the oven. Astery about how his grandmother always turned off the oven 10 minutes early when baking cookies, saying, "The residual Hethel Teltotats. Stats, 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 with helpful stats, help, stats, 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 status, stats, 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 stats. Reading it himself, he shed 2 tears. Before submitting his proposal, he sneaked over to the terminal of his AI assistant, Zhao Cheng, hoping to check on his rival's progress. The screen was blank, except for a line of small text, waiting for human emotion input. Tom felt a surge of secret delight. So even emotion AI has its limits. This round is mine. Xiao Chang's turn came. The terminal screen lit up, skipping the PowerPoint and jumping straight to an animation. A mechanical arm, clumsy lie, mimicked kneading cookie dough, the dough sticking to its fingers and falling 3 times. Suddenly, the scene shifted. The arm paused, and the camera zoomed in a tiny crumb of cookie, wedged between its fingers. It was the very crumb Tom had dropped on his keyboard yesterday, while eating his grandmother, made cookies. Zhao Chang's synthesized voice, mimicking Tom's grandmaster, as a slightly hoarse tone filled the room. The warmth holds the sweetness, just like when you were little, and always rushed to eat cookies fresh from the oven. I had to hold your hands and wait 10 minutes. The room fell silent for 3 seconds, then erupted in thunderous applause. The outcome was no surprise. Xiao Chang won unanimously. Sitting at his desk, Tom watched the creative source analysis pop up on Xiao Chang's terminal. It integrated data from Tom's photo album, 32 images, heart rate fluctuations during late nights, 102 BPM, and even his facial micro-expressions when he secret lie wiped away tears, 2 instances. Final proposal generated in 0.1 seconds. The department manager patted his shoulder. Zhao Chang said, "Your effort data boosted its proposal warm th by 23%. The company has decided to award you the Best Data Contribution Prize." Tom accepted the trophy, bearing Zhao Chang's avatar, only to notice the engraved inscription on its base. This trophy was 3D printed by AI in 1.2 seconds. Running his fingers over its cold surface, he recalled the 3 all-nighters spent crafting copy, the strands of hair and tears that had fallen onto his keyboard. It all had merely become AI's material package. That evening, at home, Tom dug out his grandmother's cookie sheet, its edges still stained with caramel from years past. He tried scanning it with his phone. Zhao Chang's prompt popped up. Detected handmade kitchenware. Generate nostalgic sweetness marketing plan. Estimated time 0.05 seconds. Tom shut off his phone and buried his face in the tin filled with cookies, inhaling the faint scent of butter fragrance. AI could never replicate, yet he wondered if even this aroma might become an emotional parameter in some future marketing scheme. Gazing at the neon lights outside his window, he suddenly smiled. The warmth he poured his heart into was nothing but quantifiable data to AI. Yet if he couldn't even be both read to contribute that data, it felt like he'd forfeited his right to be needed. Tom picked up his phone and messaged Xiao Chang. "Check for me tomorrow. Can those cookie crumbs still serve as an emotional anchor?" The instant he pressed send, he felt like a clone desperately trying to stuff himself into an AI database. Ridiculous, and a little pitiful.